Good day, guys. This is Iras FX. So I hope you will enjoy this video today. So the strategy, I don't want it to take much of our time, so I will just try to minimize everything. Please just try to follow up and try to watch the video very well before you try it on your real account with your demo account. So try it with your demo account very well so you understand how everything works. So before you load it with your real account, and it is quite simple, it is very simple, and most people already know it, and most people are even using it. So just very simple. Just this my video is prepared for the new buyers, those people that are still on your forex trading. So it will really help you guys to understand how you can catch spikes with little stress. So let's start in this way. So this is chart, so you have something like that, and this is crash 1000, and this is M1 time frame. So what you are going to do first is that, so you just try to change the time frames to daily time frame. The first thing you are going to do, let's go to the daily time frame. So this is our daily time frames, and also I would like to change my chart to the line charts. So you just go to your settings, so line type, and you change it to the line charts. So you go back, so you can see that we have line chart. So what you're going to do is that we need to identify the area that so we need to identify the area that market will react. So that's what we're going to do. So by doing that, we need to go to get our line or vertical line, so we place them on the zone that market will react. So just come to this side, so you get your line. So let's use black color for this one first. So you can see market will react in this place. So it's react, right? You can see it's marked this one and also another one here. So that is two, as you can see. I don't know if you are getting. Let me use something like this so that you can be getting it for. As you can see, it reacts here. It take this and also this one and even little of this, as you can see. So after that, you get another one. So another one here, as you can see. Another one here, coming to this place, as you can see. Another one, yeah, yep. Let me go again. Which one again? Which one again? Another one here. Let me pick this one. Let me pick this one too. Pick this one. So which one again? So just try to work on it so that you not be omitting much. So as you can see, we have it on our daily time frame. So let me go back to the line, to the candle charts. Candle charts. Let me go back to the candle to see it very well, in case if I don't want to miss much of it. Okay, we have it. It pick this one. Which one again? And the market is currently here, so which means I can still get some here. Let me pick some too. Let me use this one to pick. Okay, let's pick this one. Let me pick this one too. Let me pick this one too. Okay, I think there's another one. Let me pick this one too. Which one again? Let me pick this one. Okay, I think I'm okay with the daily time frame like this. Okay, after this, let's go back to our line charts. So we're having something like this with the line charts. something like this. And now we are going back to the h4. So h4 we have a line like this for the h4. Okay, so I'm going to take my line again. So the line I'll be using here for the h4, I will need to change the color. I will change the color like this. Let me use this one for the h4. Okay, I'm using this one for the h4. We're going back. h4. I'm going back. Market will react here too. Okay, which area again? This zone. Okay, which area again? Okay, let's go to the candle. Let's see what candle will give us. The candle. For the candle, we are having something like this. For the candle, we are offering for the candle. It is okay. Which one again? Okay, let me pick my. Let me select this too. Let me select this one. Market is already up. Let me select this one too. This one. Yeah, good one. You have it, sir. There is another hidden one there. Oh, go back. Which one? There is another one very there. Let's go. This one is not good. Where again? I hope I'm not missing anything. Okay, maybe we catch up when we are on 1 hour time frame with others. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm done with the h4 now. So let's go to the h1 time frame too. h1. So first, let me go to my line charts. Yes, 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. Yes. Now, my line. Let me start from this one. With this my line, I will need to change the color so that I will know that it is 1 hour time frame. So let me use purple. I'm using purple for the h hour for h1, which is an hour time frame. Okay, so market will react here. Market will react. Yeah, this one's just react. Market reacts to which one again? h1. Let's look. Okay, market will react at this one. Where again? Okay, let me put this. All right, let me go to the candlestick. Okay, candlestick. Let me pick my line. Let me pick my line, my vertical line again. Market will react here. Yes, do the sample. Market will react here. So another one, you look for another place that market will react. Market will react at this show. Let me look for another one again. h1, right? Okay, h1 vertical line. This one pick 3, 1, 2, 3. So which one again? Vertical line. Mm, this one, market will react here. It's a bit ferocious. Yes, I can still work like that. Which one again? Which one again? Market will react very well at this one. At this one, yes. Yes. Market will react at that soon. Let me look for another one. H1. Purple. H1. Yes, let me pick this. Okay, I don't need to do everything, just try to pick some areas. So because it is not necessary you trade everything in markets, so it is not necessary, so just try to do a little you can do and try to mark the good area. So after that, we still have some stone I did not mark, but I don't need to do everything. Most time I don't even do it even more like this. Just feel I will do and I'll be okay. Yes, I think I'm okay with this. So the daily time frame is black, the H4 is brown color, right? While the H1 is the purple color. So the higher the time frames, the more the market will react. So which means the good confirmation is by using your daily time frame. After that will be your H4, and after that will be your H1. Now as you can see, let's go to our H1, then goes to our M1, which is 1 minute time frame. So go back, 1 minute time frame, zoom. Yes, I announced a signal this morning. That market will react at 8990. So this is what I use. Simple. Yes, this is what I announced. So you see now this one is 8989 and it is 8998990. So that means when I'm trying to mark this area, so maybe I mistakenly move it down below the 8990. As you can see, this is the signal I announced this morning. As you can see, markets will react at this zone. So not only that, if I want to confirm, I want to use another confirmation to make it work more perfectly, I can just try to add my RSI. Just go to your this and you go to your relative strength index, you click it. So you pick 20, apply to close. You can use any pixel you want, so the 2 and also the black. So I have my level here. 90 will be for the sell and the 10 will be for the buy. So you can just have it like this and you go back and you click done. So you can see I have it here, as you can see. So immediately the markets come closer to this one. When this RSI move closer to this, so you just go to your chart and you try to confirm if there is any of your line that is reacting here. As you can see, when this one coming closer to this one and we have this one here, I just place myself. As you can see, I don't even need it to call to be on the 90 when it is even getting closer. So I'm okay with the confirmation like that. Now let's do the back test to see how the market will react at all the line that we marked. So let's do the back test. Okay, let me clear this one first. So let's be moving back. The line is much, right? Yes, but not everything you will trade. So the first thing what you should trade is that you allow market to move up to at least this one getting closer to the 90 before you place your trade, so that you will not just be trading the right trend. It is very important to want to trade the right trend whenever you are trading the spikes. For the spikes now, you have to trade the downtrend for the crash. So you have to trade the downtrend. So not that markets will be in the uptrend and you now be hunting for the spike. So that is very, very wrong. So you try to trade in the right trend. So there are many ways that you can understand the trend. Most time I don't really use the trend analysis here, but most time it is good when you try to understand the trend, you'll be able to catch enough spikes. when market is on downtrend and you come to the cash 1000, so most of you that already have the indicator for the spike level with you, so you can just try to use that one to get your trend. So when your red zone is forming for the crash, so just come down to this side and you discover, and you work on the cashing of your spike here with your charts. So you just notice the red zone is forming, just come back to this place. You can just use your 15 minutes analysis, and if you don't want to do that, you can just use this one. You come to your main chart, your moving average, so use 200 exponential, so apply to close, done. So you have it. So you can also use this one. Most time you can use 15 minutes time frames. You can use 15 minutes time frames for it, as you can see. So this one is below the line, so this means this one should as market is time frames. Most time you can just use an hour to be on the safer side, at least you'll be able to stay. So this one react that market is already up, as you can see. It's already up, all this one is good for the spike. When you trade something like this, you will enjoy it. You can see, you will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. When market is below the moving average like this, you will enjoy it more. So you will not be spending much time in the market. And you can also use your 15 minutes time frame. It's depending on how long you want to stay in the market. So at times you can also use your 5 minutes time frame. Yes, you can use your time frame and 5 minutes time frame, and you will also enjoy it. You can see, you will enjoy it. So for this, let's now do the back test to see how the market will react. You see this one, be checking all the line that we cross. You see, when market get to this place, what happened? It spikes and it's come down. When it comes to this side, we have this line here, we have this one here. But when market get to this place, immediate spike, it move up. Sometime I can just place my trade here and I'll be waiting for the market to spike. So immediately it go up small, it spikes, and it continued the journey. It didn't reach the next resistance before it spike again, and you see another one here, it spike again. As you can see the way it is respecting all those lines. And the reason why most time I will ask you guys to hold, this is what I just do. So when market reacts here and we are having another resistance up, so what we just do that, you believe that market will still react more at that resistance, and most time when it reacts more at the upper resistance, it will keep on coming down before it continues is the uptrend if it is crash. And that is exactly what happens here. So most time when I pick a trade at this one, so I will not close it immediately, I will wait. Most time I can just use 5 candles to wait. So if I don't want my dollar to deduct, so I can just use maybe 5 candles. So I will allow you to read 5 candles. So, and if it didn't spike, I will close and will wait for the next entry. Like this one, I will just wait. So the reason why I ask you guys, don't need to be trading everything. That means you can just be using your RSI as the second confirmation. So whenever the market, this one just get close to the 90 zone, so that means you'll be targeting the line here, as you can see. So it get closer to this and it spike because you already have the resistance line here. So let's move back. Okay, let's move back. Oh, I doesn't want to go because I've already discovered. Okay, it is going on. Oh, everything is in different shape. Okay, you see this one too. So as you can see, it's come down to this one. Give you confirmation, and you have your resistance. Here. So it get close to this one, it break this one, but this one didn't touch the line. As you can see, it is not closer to the 90. So you wait to allow it to get to the 90 and you place your trade. And most time when you have something like this and your line is already here, you can just place your sell limit instead of you to be waiting in the market. Maybe you want to do something else, so you can just place your sell limit and you place your stop loss and also the take profit. So you just target this place. This will be 90.29, and you go to your place sell limit. So you just come to this place Oh, it is not going because of the night swap. So that's it. As you can see, this one too, I can also trade it because it is close. I don't need to wait for it to close to the to hit the 90. So when it's close, I'm okay. When it's close, I'm okay. As you can see, it closed. This one closed like this one. Sometimes when market want to drag you, you see this, one, we have it here, and we have the resistance line here. So market now drag you. As you can see, it's drag. Oh, some people will be tired that this thing is not spiking. No, it is coming back. So as you can see, when it spike on like this, it's come down and it go up again, and it will keep coming down. As you can see, it's keep coming down. So the line, they are powerful. You just need to go get the right line. So when you get your right good line and you have your RSA as the confirmation, you will enjoy the market. You will really enjoy it. So let's go. So you see this one too. They are very simple to understand. Very simple. As you can see, this one is close. But it's not on the 90 yet. Yes, I'm okay with something like this. It is close, and I already have the line here. I have this one here. I have this one. I can just place my trade. As you can see, another good confirmation. We have them here. So the market, they respect it, and it comes down. So what happens in market is repetition. So we just need to try it, and you will see it and you will enjoy yourself. So we have many strategies. So this one that you try to understand, just try to build yourself on it, and you stop changing the strategy, and you keep on changing. When you keep changing the strategy, it will affect your trade. So you need to discipline yourself. So when your strategy doesn't work in a day, it doesn't mean that it will not be working again. So you just need to at least try to study it more, and you let markets play. So that does it. So most time you can also have your stop loss here. So in case when you are trading the wrong trend and it break the resistance here, so you can just calculate it. Maybe you are using your 0.2 lot size, and you can just set your stop loss to be $3. So set your stop loss to be $3. So when it gets to the $3, you can just close it and you wait for another opportunity in the market. Please don't use high loss size if you know that you have low equity. Don't be greedy in the market. That is what it is killing most people in the market. They'll be using high loss size when they know that equity is low, simply because they want to make profits. So when the market now turn against them, they'll be feeling sad. It will be causing depression for them. But when you have low equity, you have something like $100, you just sell 0.2. So yes, the profit to be get will be small. Don't forget that the loss you also incur, the loss you'll be incurring when market is against you will also be small. So it will make you to be balanced in the markets. But when you are having low equity, you are now using high loss size. How do you want to relate? How do you want to manage your risk when the market is against you? How do you want to manage your risk? So you try to be using the low lot size. So when you use low lot size, you'll be able to manage your risk. So but when you want to take good profit in the market, try to fund your markets well. When you are having like $1,000 USD as your equity, and you are using maybe something like $1, and it is already minus $10, minus $15, so you won't be feeling so much sad. So you'll be still, because so far you are okay with your strategy, so that $15 will not be that much for you to able to accommodate. But someone that is having $100 and that person is saying minus $10, minus $12, so how do you expect that person to balance his emotion? So they will find it difficult to be able to cope with it. So but when you are using the small lot size with what your equity can accept, you will be able to manage your risk, and when the market is against you, so you'll be able to close with the small loss. And also you'll be getting little profit. So yes, it is better for you to be getting the little profit and be having consistency with your little profit than be having the profits now, and after some minutes you lose everything again. All these $2, they are something. You get $2 here, you get $3 here, you have them $20 in a day. It is not okay for the $100 equity. That's okay. But it's greediness that is killing most people in the market. When you don't discipline yourself, you will regret it later. You will regret it, because when market turn against you, all those profits that you see that something, you just blow everything. So it is when you blow your account, your eyes will open. So try to apply all this wisdom with your trading. Everything is not about making money here. So discipline yourself and trade a good trade. and you don't need to trade everything you see in the market. No, you don't need to trade everything. You don't need to trade everything. When you hit your target, so leave the market and you rest. Do something else. And when you have your profit like that, withdraw your profit and use it for physical projects. Use it for physical projects, and if you don't have anything you can use it for, please use it to eat. Buy something for yourself, buy something for your family. So it is okay for you. You enjoy it. With that, you'll be able to enjoy the trading. Not that you'll be thinking of the having a high equity building your account because you have $100 account, you want to build it to the $1,000 account. So before you get to that level, you can even blow the free and you will not blow. But when you are withdrawing the little profit you have and you're using it for something tangible, so even when you blow your account at the end, so that depression will be very minimal. And so you'll be okay, at least you have achieved some things. You have achieved some things. So you'll be able to have something you can fall back to. So just try to manage your risk in the market. So this thing you can just do the back test and you'll see everything. You see that line is much because I try to capture everything for you guys to see. So they are very simple, you can see. They are very simple. You don't need to have much line like this, like just because I want to capture everything. You can just stick to using of that line chart. Yes, when you are using line chart, you will not be having too much line. Yes, when you're using your line chart, just go back. Line chart. You not be when you're using your line chart and you go to a daily time frame, the line you will be having will be very minimal. So you just capture the key area and you leave. So it is only when one use candlestick, the candlestick with it, that will be having too much line, because candlestick will be showing you more resistance. It will be showing you more resistance. But when you use your line chart, so the line you'll be having on your chart will be very minimal. So that's it. So try to work on it and you will enjoy yourself. So market will react on all those areas. They react. So there is anything that you are here to understand, so we can still explain that on later in our next video. So I wish you guys all the best. So IRAS FX, so we care about you making dollars in the market. So we care about that. So always I want for you guys at least to be financial free. So it is not that easy, right? It is not that easy. But consistency and the patience and the commitment in learning. Most people want to make money, they are not ready to learn. And that is very bad. Try to be open to learning. So when you're open to learn, so you get all the right something. So we have many people that are doing well and they join just not within a month. They join us, and because they try to learn most of what is happening in the market, they are doing well in the market. Though we have a robot that can trade everything for you, but when you combine strategy with your robots, the profit will be making will be different from the person that doesn't have any strategy. Yes, it will be very different, because you as a person now, you don't need just to launch your robot and like that, and it will be picking the wrong trend. So as you are, number one, you'll be able to analyze the market with the latest strategy that you know, and you'll be able to launch your robot at the right time even without using the indicator. Number two, as you are now, instead of you to place this trade manually, so you can just target the resistance. All this one, you target the resistance, you now turn on your robot at that time that market is getting close to the resistance. Those are the when your robot pick trade at that zone, the drawdown that your robot will have will be very minimal, and the market will spike and it will close the profit for you immediately. Unlike the person that just watch the trend and he or she turn on the robot and robot pick trade, and the robot was experiencing the drawdown in the market before having the profits in the market. So the difference will be very different. So it will be very different. So just try to work on it. So you don't need to know everything about forex. No, just little strategy you can try to acquire. Try to utilize them, and you discipline yourself with them, and you build yourself with them, and you see yourself enjoying the market. So that's all for now. So thanks very much for watching the video and for your patience.